go.
Welcome back to episode 27 of Shenanigans. This is a Sunday morning. I just woke up after work. A long night of work. It was alright though.
Very interesting job.
My
It's like,
body hurts, man. Like, I mean, I've done like AC work and I've done like pipe fit and plumbing work in the past, and that was like, it was honestly way harder for sure. But this job does fucking wear you out, man. Like, I mean, those fucking bags of trash and shit are like 30 fucking pounds sometimes, man. You gotta throw them into the dumpster. And some of these fucking like bags of cans are fucking, like, the cans ain't that bad actually, but some of the fucking bags of plastic and shit and glass, like especially glass, gets up to like 25 something pounds, and throwing that over your head into a dumpster over and over and over and over again is fucking not fun.
I believe you, bro. That shit sounds annoying, man. The most physical part of my job is like picking up these rolls of fabric and moving them and stuff, but I don't have to do that too much.
Man, my back hurts, and then my knees started hurting too. Like, but it's good now. It like flares up or some shit if I put too much on it. Maybe there's some greater underlying problem with my knee that I need to get checked. Maybe my knee didn't get fully healed.
Yeah, it's shit like that doesn't heal usually. My buddy, I brought him to the gym like months and months ago, and we were wrestling with this dude, and he got like taken down, and the guy landed on his shin, and it hurt him, and he had to stop. And then that shin's been bothering him for like since then. It's been probably like at least 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. Legs are really dangerous to fuck with.
It is, man. I got lucky because on my first day of like that pipe fitting job that I no longer am at, it was April, so it was a few months ago. I just like I fucking tripped and basically slammed my shin as hard as I could into a fucking giant, thick, like 4-inch PVC pipe, 4-inch thick PVC pipe, and it was fucking horrible. Like, I had a big gash in my fucking shin, and it swelled up to like the size of a fucking like golf ball. Shit was all weird. It looked like a golf ball. It felt weird and hard. Now, and it went down, but now I have this like dark spot where it was, and it feels like the bone there is like thicker than it is on the other side.
Yeah, like big old bruises like that. They kind of, I don't know how shins work exactly, and I should too because I do Muay Thai and stuff. But like, people will do, um, conditioning where it's like they'll take this like bar or like a stick. So I don't know what it's made of exactly, but they just rub it across your shin like fast and hard, and it's like a really weird grinding feeling. I've kind of felt it a little bit, but they just do that until like all the nerves and like blood vessels die in the shin and shit like that, and that's how people get some super strong shin bones in martial arts. I've never done that or seen people in my gym do that, but I think I've seen a guy do that once actually, but not in where I'm at now, back in Norfolk.
Hey man, I'm not on the level of the fucking pros, but
Yeah.
for like 2 years, man, like almost like every day I fucking like bang my knees like with my fucking hands and just like kind of like knock on my knees, and not my knees, my shins, up to my knees, and then fucking I go up, man. And then after that happened too, fucking working AC, I fucking kept hitting my shin on the ball of a truck, and then
Uh,
I just kept walking it off after a while, and then that fucking one I was just talking about, the bad one where I fucking had my shit swell up. I think my shins are definitely more durable than the average person's, but not on them pro MMA guys levels. But I feel like if I was like a beginner in a gym, I'd have a fucking one up on the other beginners.
maybe, but I got a lot to talk about, and I wanted to just hop right into it real quick. Starting off with Mr. Jordan Love got him a deal. See that highest paid player
Highest paid player
ever,
for one fucking season starting.
but it's like, yeah, that's crazy because he got a new deal before he even started last year. I remember that because his contract was about over, so they gave him like a $20 million extension or some shit for doing nothing, pretty much. And
Jesus.
now he gets a $220 million extension for one good year, or half of one good year actually, because they weren't even that great in the beginning. I like him, but that's a lot, man. I don't know that. I don't know how the market just continuing to increase matters. Like it doesn't. There's no context at all. It's like Lamar struggled to get his deal, and he was an MVP, and then got it another time. So now he's a two-time MVP, but like that was after the contract. But still, like Jordan Love has had one good year. What the hell? I don't get it. And like Jared Goff and Trevor Lawrence all paid more than Lamar, pretty sure. It's like, what the fuck? What do you think?
Man, I mean, I'm not surprised. I heard the rumors, but I mean, some teams are different, you know. Some teams will pay players, some are prone to just like pay them, some aren't. The Packers are known to pay their fucking players, honestly. Like, I mean, obviously, Rodgers had their big disputes, but in the end, he always got fucking paid, man. At the end, everybody else got paid too. They pay a lot to keep guys, man.
Yeah,
The
it's just
Ravens
I
will
don't.
let guys go and try to just replace them, but not they won't try to replace Lamar. But of course, I feel like they're more stingy with money because I feel like they're like, oh, we need this money for depth, Lamar. You need to take a little bit of a cut, Lamar.
Yeah, I don't get. I don't know though. Like same thing with. I guess it's just all sports. Like Jordan Poole deal is a big one that people compare to. Like when Jefferson got paid, they compared it to Jordan Poole's deal in NBA, and it's like, damn, people just get paid whatever in any sport if they want you.
That's not a good comparison, man. Jordan Poole had two good seasons in a row, averaging 20 points per game, man. He had
Right, but
two
Justin
good
Jefferson is
seasons.
still better at his sport. I don't know,
No, I was
but
talking about Jordan Love versus fucking whoever we were just talking about in
Jordan
basketball.
Poole, Jordan Love versus Jordan Poole.
Yeah, Love versus Poole. Poole's had two good
Oh,
seasons.
yeah, but I mean, I'm comparing Justin Jefferson money to the NBA money and that Jordan Poole kind of like flamed out as soon as he got his deal
Damn,
and
bro.
shit. And now it
Imagine
looks
being a
bad,
fucking
but
NFL player being able to say, wow, man, I make NBA money.
he doesn't. Yeah, I don't think it's the same, right?
No, it's not because the NBA gets to pay their players up to like 400 million now.
No, but I mean, like, I can't remember Jordan Poole's deal. He makes more, right?
Yeah,
Or is it the same?
I'm
I can't
pretty
remember.
sure because his deal is shorter.
We mentioned it back when Jefferson got paid, and now I can't remember. But anyway, I just don't get. I don't like how markets do, and the same thing with the next guy. I'll just move right on to Tua. He also got paid $212 million, 4 years. Again, about the same as like Joe Burrow, fucking all that. Like Trevor Lawrence, Jared Goff. These three in particular, it confuses me. I don't know. Like Trevor Lawrence had 2 good years, a good, not even two, maybe a year and a half. That was good because the
Joe
second year
Burrow
was
brought
good.
them to a Super Bowl in his second year.
I'm talking about Trevor Lawrence.
I know.
Oh yeah, well I mean Joe Burrow deserves it. He's like top three quarterback. So
Oh, I thought you mentioned his name. I was like, but he deserves it pretty much.
I did. I'm saying that like it's up there with in that range of Joe
Oh,
Burrow. It was is the Tua deal and it's
oh, I
like
got you.
Burrows is a 5-year deal, and Tua's is a 4-year deal. So, I mean, if they
They're making
just
like the
added
same
another year
money.
with the same average, yeah. Damn cat. Oh my god, I hate this thing. But
Tua's getting paid as much as Burrow. That's crazy.
yeah, that's what I'm saying about the markets. Is all. I mean, good for them on getting paid. Like I was saying that I didn't think Trevor Lawrence or Tua would even be on their teams in like 2 years, but for now they will be because they got the contracts and the teams are going to have to commit to them. Same with Goff. Like I would have thought, the Lions would have wanted to get away from Goff in that period that they made his contract. Like I think he got a 4-year deal too. So I figured within like 2 or 3 years they'd want to move off of him and have someone like really good if they could have. Like Anthony Richardson, I'm surprised they didn't. They probably would have picked him honestly if he was there, but he wasn't.
Of course not. I don't know why he fucking just went up on the draft board so high that night. Well, not that night, but the leading up like weeks and months to it. I don't know why the fuck he went up so high because he wasn't that good in college. But I guess
That's what's so weird about the drafting process and everything. Like Jaden Daniels has so much more film, and we've seen him get like popped and everything. But he's played and he got the Heisman. Anthony Richardson can do like cooler shit than him, but he didn't even play. And then he got hurt too. So and we didn't see him get hit like that, I guess, or something. It was really weird. Like less film, but he's probably going to be a better player quicker than Jaden Daniels will be for some reason. I don't know, but good for Tua as well. I don't want to stick on them much longer. I think Jordan Love again. Like I predicted, Panthers. The Packers would win their division, so hopefully that works out for them. But that's a big ass deal, and what they say about quarterbacks on their rookie deal and everything.
Man, Tua, what the hell? These deals are kind of crazy. That's a lot of money.
But they were both of those guys were holding out, sort of holding in, holding out. Now people come to the training camps because they don't want to get fined, but they won't play. Debo did that last year, I think. Same with Nick Bosa. But like guys that are doing that this year, for example, are like Trent Williams. He's holding out. He's not there. Actually, that was a dumb example, but he's not there. He's holding out. Someone that is holding in is Brandon Ayuk. He's there, but he's not. He's not practicing. Like Trent Williams is old as shit, but he's still good. Everybody's gotten paid. They need to pay more people, and they got to pay Brock in the future. There's no second apron for the NFL, so like, what are the Niners gonna do, man? Somebody's not getting paid, and Trent Williams and Ayuk are both now making it a deal.
Hey, I mean, hey man, that's what happens. And I think I agree with it for the most part, holding out, honestly. But
Yeah,
I mean, I do get as a fan aspect, it can be annoying because like what your favorite player and your favorite team, and it's like, oh, what the fuck, man, what the hell, what the hell.
I think people need to be doing training camp to get their body ready for the season, though. Is what I'm saying, because people get injured
Oh, I feel
really
that
quick in
Zeke
the
did
beginning,
that
the
while
first three
holding out though.
weeks.
Zeke held a private training camp in Mexico one time while he was holding out when he played for us before he got that big contract.
Chris Jones did it all right last year, I guess, but I don't know. Trent Williams is old, so you never know what'll happen. But Hassan Reddick is one that's crazy because the Jets actually traded for him, and then he apparently was said that he would play on his current deal, and then he gets traded for, and then now he's holding out. He hasn't even been seen at Jets facilities since the trade, and he's not at training camp getting fined, obviously. So they gotta pay this guy. I guess that's crazy. I don't know. What do you think about Hassan? Right? I mean, he's good player. I would still say that like they got Jermaine Johnson and Keenan Williams on that D line. I would rather them. So, what do you think?
I don't even know, man. That's tough.
Yeah. Also having problems with their team right now. T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, obviously, they want more. They want to get paid. They're both at training camp. I'm pretty sure. Couldn't find it much on them, but so they need to get paid. And then the one that's the biggest one for me that's not there, and is CD Lamb. He's not at camp. He wants to get paid, and I got big hopes for CD Lamb next year. But if he's not there in the beginning of the regular season or something for holdout reasons, that won't be very good for that. What do you think CD's gonna? Do you think he gets paid before the season or what?
Yes, I do. I think we pay CD.
Cool. I mean, I hope he doesn't get more than Jefferson just because the market or whatever. Like that's the kind of the way it's trending, and I really don't like that. I think players who are the best should have the best contract, and like you should be like like players during their negotiations it should be like, hey Jordan Love, you have played 1 year, and Joe Burrow is better than you still, so you don't get more money than him. And I think that's just fair, but fuck it. This is why I don't get to make decisions. You said that, right? Didn't you say that about me the other day or some shit?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Oh, it was about video games or something, I think. But the weirdest one to report on the weirdest holdout on camp. Randy Gregory was signed by the Buccaneers this offseason, and he's holding out. And also, apparently, he is suing the NFL. And it doesn't sound like he'll be even playing. Probably going to cut him or something like that. It's fucking weird. But yeah, Randy Gregory's super, what's the word? Not humble, asshole. I don't know the word. It was in my brain and then it disappeared. Happens to me. I'm stupid.
Man. Randy Gregory.
Remember when he was on your team?
I do. I like that a lot.
You liked Randy Gregory?
Yes, he was a fucking good player for us. Of course I liked Randy Gregory.
I don't know what he did last year. I should look at his stats because I don't think he was very good last year.
No, as soon as he went to the Broncos, his stats fucking dropped. But when he played for us, he was fucking awesome.
Did he play with Micah?
No.
Oh. Well, speaking of Micah,
or some shit, but I don't think so.
Speaking of Micah, but not really, Mekhi Blackman. That's not Micah, but it's Mekhi. Cornerback for the Vikings. Tore his ACL in training camp, unfortunately. It's a rough year to be a Vikings cornerback. And sucks for him, too, because it's just his second year. He was pretty good. I don't know. Young player. This is part of why. I mean, this isn't part of why I was low on the Vikings, but I didn't like their cornerback room in the first place, really. So, I mean, this is a fucked up way of kind of making that worse. I don't know, but yeah. How can the Vikings bounce back from all these injuries, Caleb? What's their defense gonna look like?
I don't know, man. It might take them a little bit to heal up, but Dallas Turner's all right, I think.
They got this one guy, Ivan Pace Jr. He's a good middle linebacker. I like that guy. But yeah, I agree. I think their defense is probably bad. And they got Harrison Smith still, who's probably going to lead
It'll
them
still
in
be an
tackles.
improvement over last year's, though.
Hopefully, if Dallas Turner's good. I don't think his rookie of the year odds are likely, though. But yeah, the Vikings defense is suffering from that. And another cornerback injury to my Rams. Darian Kendrick has torn his ACL in training camp. Now this is complicated because Darian Kendrick is the worst player on the Rams team that gets to start for some reason, and so it sucks he tore his ACL, but it might also turn out to be a good thing for the Rams. That way we can put Tre'Davious Tomlinson out there, or like anyone else. Maybe we get Akella Witherspoon back. He's still a free agent. Also, Darius Williams has a hamstring strain, so that's not great. But we'll see how bad that is. I think Darius Williams will be fine by regular season, but yeah. Also, I named my new fantasy team Darian Kendrick Lamar.
That's funny.
Yeah, so unfortunate for those guys. And then kind of bouncing into a different direction, same, still NFL. Byron Murphy is being exposed right now. The first round pick for the Seattle Seahawks in the draft. His lawyer is saying he's being blackmailed, but I don't know if it's so much blackmail as it being exposed because it doesn't say. It's not like, hey, give me my money. It's this fucking transgender OnlyFans model, basically saying, hey, Byron Murphy likes trans sex, and he owes me a lot of money, so I'm exposing him. Good mazel tov on your engagement, by the way, Byron. And he just got engaged to his fiance, so this is a really bad time for that.
Oh, I was about to say I don't really care what he likes, and then he said, "Oh, he's married," and I'm like, "Oh, that's the problem."
Yeah, so he's fucking with trans people, OnlyFans models, while he's about to get engaged. And yeah, so I'm excited. I was excited for Byron Murphy, and now all I'm gonna think about is that he likes transgender penis and he has the chosen tattoo on his neck, throat area. So you know, but yeah, Rams wanted him too. That was crazy. What do you think? If we got him, you think that would have been a good Donald replacement? Would he pan out that way, or you think something's gonna happen? Because something's already happening, but
I don't really know if he'd pan out that way, but I think he'll be a pretty good player.
he's a very intimidating looking human.
Yeah.
But yeah, Byron's a freak. So
Someone's gonna shit talk him on the field for it, and then they're gonna get hit with the biggest hit stick ever.
all right. Well, now I gotta talk about a big piece of news. It's unfortunate. Mr. Ra Thomas, wide receiver out of Georgia, he was arrested on a felony charge of cruelty to children and two misdemeanor charges of battery. And this is his second time getting arrested in a very recent, since last year, for a similar false imprisonment and misdemeanor charge of family violence. The charges, they were dismissed that time, but now he's suspended indefinitely from the team, and I think he's still in jail. I don't know, man. What is up with what's up with the off-season violence, man? The same thing with that Chiefs D tackle.
And Tyreek Hill.
What did Tyreek just do?
Oh
yeah, he did some shit a while ago, didn't he? Actually, he was
talking about. I'm saying fucking Tyreek Hill Jr. fucking beating up kids and shit.
Oh my god. Yeah. But I hope he fucking never makes it to the league and all that shit, or even ever touches a football again.
I
But
mean,
moving on,
he might though.
he might get back in the league after beating his kids and twice.
Yeah, I mean Tyreek Hill kind of fucking did it. I mean, he's a pro though, and he was already an established fucking star, so it's a little different. But I don't know.
I mean, was he as good? Tyreek was highly projected until that, wasn't he, or no? Like second rounder, and then he fell.
No, that was well into his career.
Huh?
That got brought up well into his career.
He had a draft. He had a draft like process problem though. That's why he fell, right?
I don't remember why he fell actually. Probably because he was
Oh,
short.
I think he hit his kid, but I don't remember.
I mean, he
I
did, but that was kind of like in the
Either way,
middle
this is
of his
worse.
career.
Oh, I know. I mean, I know he's done it a couple different things, but I'm just talking specifically before the draft.
Yeah, I don't remember what he
Either
did.
way, I don't know. He's done it twice now, and he's got like 4 separate different charges each time. Or whatever. I don't know. Let's just hope, because you don't need to have that much drama. I guess you're right though. Like the Steelers did sign Cam Sutton, so moving on. Brandon Graham. This will be his last year in the NFL. Hopefully, I mean, I guess not for you, but I mean, he got the ring, right? He got the ring on their first team, so never mind. He doesn't need the ring.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. I love Brandon Graham. It's sad to see, but he's had a long, good career. He he never had any like flashy, crazy numbers for real, but he was always all around good player, and just fucking fit the team and always made the plays when they mattered. Like he had that strip sack on Brady in the Super Bowl, and
No mention.
his stats weren't like non-existent. Like his stats were like pretty fucking good. He's just all around player. He just didn't fucking like excel at any fucking one thing for real. He'd fucking the minister of everything.
You're not gonna mention that he was a Wolverine.
And that's what I was just about to get to. He was a Wolverine and he had a fucking great career there. Even though that was a dark period of time in Wolverine's history, because that's when we switched our coach from Lloyd Carr to Rich Rodriguez. Oh my god, Rich Rodriguez fucked up our whole team, man.
Sorry about that. Fuck Rich Rodriguez. All my homies hate Rich Rodriguez. But now let's finish up on that sad NFL stuff. All those injuries and conspiracies and retirements and stuff. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to mention that George Karlaftis fucking laid out Kadarius Toney in practice, and then Travis Kelce tried to fight him. That was funny.
Oh, why would he try to fight him for that? Who the fuck likes Kadarius Toney?
Well, because he's little. You can't just fucking flatten a little dude in practice for no reason.
Yeah, but he been talking all this shit on the live streams.